Do you even know what anger is? Because there's levels to this shit and it often gets a bad rap. Yes, it's definitely on the negative spectrums in terms of emotion. I know for me, it's taken me to dark places before. I feel like in this day and age, we are taught to suppress anger, but it can actually be a good thing. There's so many different types of anger. You can be angry at someone. You can be angry at yourself. You can be angry about injustice. And you can be angry about things that have happened in the past. And you can't do anything about it. I feel like the accumulation of anger turns into frustration. What about those things that you can't forget, you want to forgive, but you can't, and it just stays? What do you do about it? Obviously, before I carry on and I go further in the video, I would like to acknowledge that anger is not a good emotion. Like, let me put it out straight up. It's not a good emotion, but nothing is all good. Nothing is only good. Everything taken to a certain extent is bad. I believe that applies to anger. Violence is bad, but sometimes violence is needed to keep the peace. Pain is bad, but sometimes you need to go through some pain. The doctor needs to cut you up in order to do the surgery. So the same knife that's used to kill someone can be the same knife that's used to heal someone. It's misjudged. Because anger has such a bad rap, we wish to put it under wraps and we want to bury it, suppress it. But one thing I've realized is that emotions cannot be suppressed. If you don't acknowledge them, they'll resurface in the ugliest ways. And it's happened to me. You know, there's anger, there's frustration, and then there's rage. And rage is the last stage where you just lash out. And sometimes when you lash out, it's often on someone, and it's not nice. That person could be on the receiving end of like all of your trauma. Do you know what I'm saying? Accumulated in a punch or a verbal assault or insult or something like that, because you get to a point where it's just too much. In that rage, if you don't be careful, you will become an oppressor. We have to acknowledge when we are angry. We have to acknowledge it. For the previous thing that I said, just because of that, just to avoid lashing out. Doesn't matter what the cause is. Could be someone else, could be yourself, could be whatever. Acknowledge it. Because if you don't, you're just confused. You don't even know what's going on now. It's like you're just like, you got this energy inside of you and it's just destroying you. Because anger is like a destructive energy. For example, when you use a car and stuff, the power that's in the car is literally explosions. The power that's used to make a car go forward is like mini explosions. That's what makes the car go. I don't know about you, but the best things that have happened to me, the best shifting moments of my life, the best decisions I've made, going to the gym, becoming better at speaking. I don't think we should feel bad about that, because emotions are unavoidable. We need to optimize every emotion, because as strongly as I felt anger, I felt love as well, strongly. It's motivated me to do good things, to even go further. Like love is very powerful, but it's easy to do things when you're in that positive spectrum. You've got the love, the good emotions, the good energy. But what about when you're angry? Why can anger make you lose control? Why not? Why does anger have such a bad rap? Because when you're angry, it's such a powerful force that 9 times out of 10, you will lose control of yourself. It's too much to handle. That's why they say, I think, that anger makes you weak. But what if you can take all of that energy and just take it in, control it, channel it throughout your body, and direct it towards something. Like gather all this in like a laser beam, look at the target and just, you know what I mean? Just use it as a, gather all of that powerful energy, because I don't know about you, but when I get angry, my heart rates increase. Boom, 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 boom. My body temperature, it increases. I start sweating. It's like, and in all of that heat, you can just, but if you use all of that heat and you harness it, you can do amazing things. But when you don't control it, that's when the problem comes, because just like a fire, an explosion that goes in every direction, like it makes collateral damages, and you might become a collateral damage of your own anger. But when you control it, it's a weapon. It's a weapon. When you're angry, you gotta be thankful. You gotta be saying, "Thank God." Okay, I'm gonna use that as a fuel to go forward. I'm gonna use it to go the extra mile. Because when you're angry, you can go the extra mile. Your tolerance to pain increases. Like it comes with a lot of benefits, it comes with like that. It's a superpower. The best example of anger being something that you can harness and use is like that scene in Avengers when the Hulk was like, when Black Widow was like, "How are you gonna transform?" And then the Hulk is like, Bruce Banner is like, "I'm always angry. That's my secret. That's why I can transform whenever I want." You can become a Super Saiyan when you get angry, but it's all about the control you have over it. You become more powerful when you can control things. When you can, use it.